Morning. Let me say hi properly. It is Saturday morning and I've just taken out my hair and it feels good. I forgot just how my head feels and how small it can feel. I don't think I have a small head, but oh god, I can't wait to wash it. It's been a minute and I'm itching to like really get into my scalp. I've also just put like an oil treatment and I've just ordered in a new tub of my favorite treatment. It is the silicone mix bamboo treatment. I don't know if I can put the number here. I know you can get it at Super Cosmetics, but I usually get it directly from the lady who wholesales and sells it to the stores because it's cheaper. And that's how I was introduced to them anyway. And I love it. I think it works so well with my hair. It just makes it soft. I have to say though, I love it. I was introduced to it by my friend Latifa, who loves it. But when I recommended it to Patricia, she was like, oh, it's okay. So I found it interesting. I mean, I guess it's the nature of the game. One thing that works for me may not work for you, but I absolutely recommend this. It's life. It just makes it so soft and easy to like brush through and comb through. And now I just need to take out these lines, which I'm into. Like in general, these lines just feel cool. Anyway, so my Saturday isn't going according to plan. It's not what I envisioned for my weekend. I have had to just make certain adjustments. I'll have to do, actually most of my weekend I think it'll be a lot more quiet than I thought it would be, but it's okay, it's fine. I'll just have to, it'll just mean I'll get some of the basics ready in time for next week. For now though, I'm gonna do my hair. I might show you what it looks like once it's done. It's slowly even just coming undone by itself. And in case anyone's wondering, since I'm trying to do more of like my outfits all the time, why do my hips look massive? Or no? I feel like they do. Anyway, I'm wearing, what is that? Yo, my hair just needs love. I'm wearing an old t-shirt that I think I got from, is it even Inside Out? No, I'm not even sure where I got them from. Some really cozy tights from Vivo. Sports bra, not sports bra, it's like one of these like half bras. They're not really bras, which is what I like to just lounge in so that I don't feel like I've got wires and I'm tight. But I got this from Ackermans, I believe, when I was in South Africa. I got like a bunch of them in different colors and they just are this cool design. Should I show you actually? I think I can. Patricia even one time worked out in one of these. Can you see? So it looks like that. It looks interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing as I have my chilled weekend, or Saturday morning at least. You guys, I've just found a white hair. I've just found a white hair. What is that? I mean, don't look at the dirt. I'm sure there's dirt, but like that, am I focused? I'm gonna do it like this and see. Oh. What? No, please. And can I just say, it's like a solid, strong white hair. Not like it's living its life, its best life. What in the world? Done. Now for a wash. All right, you guys, I'm gonna show you my face in a second, but I have to just start by telling you that yesterday I washed my hair. I think I can even go this high. Yesterday I washed my hair. And I've just taken out the kitamba. And boom! Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like maybe this is the stuff that you shouldn't put on the internet, but what the hell? What is this? Why is it a helmet? Why is it a helmet? Why is it just like What? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Anyway, I'm gonna just like ruffle it up a little bit. But I had to show you that, and just how when I took it off, I almost screamed. I was looking at myself and I scared myself. I shocked myself so much. I'm gonna put you here. I don't even know if that's stable. You're like awkwardly balancing off stuff. What? Yo, afro hair has a life of its own. A life of its own. But for what it's worth, my hair is clean and moisturized. It just also has the capacity to look like a helmet. Oh Lord. I'm not even sure I know what I'm doing. Really, I should just put a turban on and call it a day. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll attempt to put a turban. I don't know how people tie turbans. I have no idea how people are good at it. I've tried all my life. And I feel like turbans can sense, you know how dogs can sense if someone is scared of them? And the more scared you are, the more vicious it's going to be. I feel like that's how turbans are. That they sense the people who are just scared even before we begin, and it's just downhill. Like even before we start, or maybe my head is not made for turbans. Is there something like that? Or I just need to get bigger scarves. Maybe that's it. I'm gonna try this one more time, and that's it. Because I can't. I think this is as good as it's gonna get today, which I'm not mad about, and I'll just like do my edges a little so it distracts from this. Also, it's very loose, so I feel like any vigorous head shaking, and this is all going down on TV, which we do not want. Okay, I'm gonna put lipstick and then do my edges and try and secure this somehow. I don't know how. I'm gonna try to though. And then I'll catch you later. Wow, is there something wrong with the screen? And I just wiped you guys. I'm having to whisper. I'm at my shoot location, which is it's called 88 Nairobi, and I've just had an interview with these two incredible groups. But I want to talk to you about the first one, who for some reason it really touched me and it moved me to I was fighting back tears and I got emotional. And I think I've gotten emotional while filming before, but I never like this. I had to remind myself, get it together, get it together. I was interviewing a guy who once lived off of the streets, and he ended up on the streets at 8. And you guys should watch the show. You should watch the show. So I'm not going to tell you everything. It's going to be on YouTube, and I'll put the link here. Well, I don't know when it's going to go up though, so I don't know. Once it goes up, I'll put the link in the description box. And so at 8 he was on the streets, and he was describing how the first day, because he ran out away from home, and it was a very toxic and I think abusive environment, and so the first night he was on the streets, he remembers walking behind adults and hoping, can one of you guys turn around, see me, and be like, oh my god, what's going on, let me help you, let me take you home and give you a safe space to be. And he just realized eventually that town, there were fewer and fewer adults, and there were fewer and fewer people, and next thing he knew, he was alone. And it just the idea of a child, I don't know, just like a kid being alone in town, and yet it's many children's realities in this country, that's for sure. It broke my heart. But he's now, he got off the streets. He says he was in a group with about 21 people, and now he's not even sure where majority of them are. In fact, he can't really trace most of them. A lot of them ended up dying, and the few that he knew who survived, he just doesn't know where they are. Oh God. And so, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put I don't know what I can put in here, like information about both foundations. If you want to do something this season and you haven't figured out how you want to give back, that could be a good idea. But I also implore you that it doesn't just become a Christmas thing, like once a year that you give to this charity, that it's all year round. And it doesn't even have to be this, it could be whatever it is that you're doing. But I hope in this moment, I hope this moment forces you to stop and think about someone in need, whoever that is, and how you can be a part of their journey and a part of empowering them and uplifting them. Because this country, the truth is, we can't rely on the systems and the processes to work for us and to pull children out of dangerous environments and off the streets. We don't have our shit together like that. But I think we can do something as a people, and I just wanted to share that. If you can do something, do it. I'll put both foundations in the description box, and it's a start. Now I'm gonna change. My head wrap is slowly, it's grown on me, this look. I had to change out of what I was wearing before and wear this. What am I wearing actually? I've got a Vivo top, a crop top that I got from, where did I get this from? Platform. And some nice tights, some basic tights, right? So I'm gonna change back into this for a different interview that I have. So let me do that. Oh, actually, do you guys have charities that you support that you feel strongly about recommending? Because maybe what you could do is just share them in the comments below, and then other people can get to learn about them and, you know, just be better for it, and we can get to learn about what people are doing and see how best to support them. I think that would be nice. Yeah, and I can't imagine my daughter on the streets as an 8-year-old girl. She probably wouldn't even make it on the streets. She'd probably end up in some brothel as a sex worker, because how else do you survive as a woman on the streets? I don't know if there's that many options. No. Anyway. Okay, this is my second outfit. The interview is hopefully going to be a relaxed one, a fun one. I'm interviewing Xenia, who is a phenomenal artist. Let me put my other earrings on, change up the game, put my only rings. I don't own rings, you guys. Oh, I don't even have that ring. Okay. Oh, in that case, do I go for silver then? And I can put this turquoise ring on. I think that's what I'll do. Even though my headband has this gold detail, it's fine. My lipstick, in case anyone is curious and wondering, is this. What brand is that? Moretu lip lacquer in the shade Kayla number 3. That's it. I feel really bad that I missed out on Joanna Kinudia's sale, and I should see me logging on to my laptop at like freaking 7 p.m. on Friday as if I had a chance. I just saw everything sold out. Ha. That's what you get for being slow. Also, I have to say, I'm feeling really guilty that you guys are not going to get a video on Monday. Sorry about that. I just thought my weekend was going to be different, and that I would have moments in between where I'd have help, and so I'd be able to film, but that was not the case. And I'm not going to give myself a hard time about it. That's what she said, but deep down she's like, what the hell are you thinking, just failing this soon into your new like routine? No, but I'm gonna be easy on myself and just be like, I just couldn't. It wasn't great to work. But I'm filming today, which is good. Woohoo! But before I go, I just want to show you guys the bed situation. It's so simple, but it's so pretty, and I think it's like the combination of the flowers and the bedside tables and the lights, and I don't know if I said where we are, but this is not my house. This is 88 Nairobi, and it's a showroom, and this is just where we're filming from. But the first time I walked in here, I just remember thinking, there's so many cool elements to this place. I really like it. I like that bed frame, and it's simple. I like the bedside tables, simple. I like the lights. I like the flowers here, and the flowers, I bet you these must even be House of Leather purchases. They're not like fancy silk flowers, but they are beautiful enough to make a statement. This is making me want to revamp. Not revamp, as if I've even vamped it up the first time. It's making me want to focus a little bit more on my home, and that's my goal for 2020 actually. Hey, you guys, this head wrap is growing on me. I'm like looking at the finder, it's growing on me. But anyway, I'm gonna try and dedicate 2020 to my home and making it feel and look a certain way. And so a lot of my content will probably be bits and pieces here and there of me trying to do that with you guys. Okay, I've got to go. Bye. All right, I'm home. Turban is off. It is 7:16 p.m. and I am exhausted. I am so tired. I filmed 2 shows today. I've had 3 conference calls. I've had 1 meeting, and I still have to prep for tomorrow's show and wake up early enough tomorrow to edit this video, which I'm starting to feel like is not even like it's not even a solid video. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but you know what I feel like doing right now? I feel like crying, and I'm not even sure why I feel like crying. I just feel like crying. And I don't know if my parents used to cry. Like, did our folks used to cry? Because I know a lot of my friends these days, when they want to release, they just like, they'll just have a little cry, and that's normal. But I can't imagine my mom like stopping for a second to be like, oh, it's just so overwhelming. It's like things just needed to keep going. And same with my dad. And I know these are different times. My circumstances are definitely different from how theirs were, especially at this stage, I think. But I don't even know if it's different in a better way or in a worse way. I don't know. I feel overwhelmed. And at this point, honestly, I just want to throw up and be like, you do this. If you want to be, I don't even know what I want to fill that in. I don't know what word to fill it in. I can't even think. I can't even construct a sentence or even a thought at this point. But now that I have you here, and I have said that I'm going to vlog as much as possible, I think I'm going to talk through this hair and this hair journey of mine that started exactly a year ago. Sorry, I just keep looking up there instead of looking at you guys. But my hair journey started really, I want to say, at least this kind, it started a year ago. Before that, was I on a hair journey? I think at some point in my life I was, even though I had relaxed hair. And then I just decided to chop it off last year after I don't know why, I just wanted it to like be gone. I felt like I had never done anything exciting in my life with my hair, and that I was ready to just dive into something new. So I went and sat at my hairdresser's chair. I hadn't even decided that was the day that I was going to cut it off, but I was just like, done, let's cut it. It also had been damaged, and especially the front part, from heat. So, and that was from styling because of the show, and naively I hadn't taken certain precautions to make sure my hair was safe. So I cut it off. So what I want to do with you guys now is I want to go through what my hair journey has been over the past year. I think it's been a little over a year, maybe a year, and I want to say maybe 2 weeks to the date, maybe 3, since I cut my hair. And how I want to do that is by going through my hairstyles. So I'm one of those people who has an album. I have my phone down here, that's why I've got that light. I'm one of those people who has an album on their phone where they keep their hair diaries. That's because I have genuinely been the most boring person when it comes to hair for most of my life. All I used to do was relax my hair every 3 months, braid it maybe every 5-6 months. Yeah, nothing much. But in the last year, I've had more hairstyles than I think my life. Genuinely, like different kinds of hairstyles. And I'm not even exaggerating. I can't believe it. So let's go through this. Whoops, my battery died. So here we are. So the first look is from the 23rd of November. Oh my God, so it's literally, you know, pretty much like 2 weeks since a year and 2 weeks since I cut my hair. And this is the evening that I came home and I just was like, oh, it doesn't look like I've got much growth since then. Shrinkage. All right. Second look. Yo, this was on the 11th of December and I thought I was so cute until I came home and I looked in the mirror, or maybe at some point during the day I looked in the mirror and I looked at the back of my head and I saw that the way I had tied like the headscarf to lay it flat, it had left these lines parting my hair like it's a bloody Red Sea. I looked like an idiot from the back, but from the side and from the front I looked cute. So yeah, I was trying to channel Annabelle Onyango here. All right, so this next look, I was really feeling it. What I have on are extensions. Corinne worked her magic on my hair this day. I had a photo shoot. Lyra took this photo. I was feeling cute, and literally all she did was just like stick hair and pin. Stick hair and pin. I think I still have that hair. Maybe I can just redo it for tomorrow. All right, so this was for Living with S. Charles did my hair. Kesha did my makeup, and I was loving life. I don't know how Charles did the curls here. I think he may have just like done that. And then I had these gold pins. I think those are my gold pins. I don't think they're his. Maybe they're his. But I did buy some from ShopRite at Westgate, and he just pinned them on the side, and I felt cute that day. All right, so braids. I'm telling you guys, I used to be this girl who would just have braids and they would generally be like, you know, kind of falling to my waist, and that's it. So this to me was like, oh my gosh, so adventurous. Eunice did my hair, and this again was in January. I think that's when I may have discovered her, and I realized she's really particular. Like, she's really neat. She'll undo it and do it again if you say you don't like the style, or she's like, oh, I'm not really sure that's scented. She just takes her time, and I quite liked it. Oh, so this was in February. It was for Susan's going away party. That's Mandy, Miss Mandy, I'm next to you. And I decided that 3 months was long enough, and I was ready to just see what my hair looks like straight. And I walked out of there and I was like, oh, it is way shorter than I realized it would be. And I felt like I was like a mother. It just aged me, I felt. But then Patricia did her thing with my hair, and suddenly I was like, all right, okay, I feel cute. And I felt cute. I felt cute with that hair, and even with the length. All right, so this was one of those days where I did my own hair, I believe. I just did twist outs. When I first cut my hair, I think I used to do like little twist outs of things to my hair pretty much every night to make it look cute. Now, I mean, can you see? Not quite, but I liked it. And I'd often do this thing like part it on the side here and then like give myself like a parting, which right now it's not really working, but I just felt like I looked cuter. Maybe even now it looks better, a little bit like that. All right, this I went back to Eunice again. I think it was okay. It's not one of my favorite hairstyles. It was just another protective style, but one I had never done before in my life. Oh, this one, this kind of hair, I think I tried to do it. I think I saw Patricia with it, or Asiami Gold. I don't remember who I first saw with it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and recreate that. And the hair I have here is one that I got from Amadiva at the extensions, and I just like stuck it at the back. But I was not good at this at that time. Even though my hair looks okay, I remember really struggling to figure out how much gel should I put, how wet should it be first. And then I just stuck my little gold pins, which again are from ShopRite. So I did my own hair here. All right, you guys, this was taken at K1, and can I just say, literally, I just tied the turban and then I stuck the hair in positions that I was like, let it fall here, let it fall here. When Patricia found out, she was like, wait a second, so you mean to say that if I just yanked one of these hairs, it would come out? And I was like, pretty much, because it's just secured by a pin. But yeah, it's not stuck to my head, but I felt cute. Yeah. All right, so this is the Amadiva hair, the weave, and I went to Helen. I went back to Helen. She's been my first and biggest hair love. Like, she's a woman who I entrusted with my hair when it was relaxed. And I went back to her and she stitched this wow. She installed this weave onto my head, and I really liked it because I actually went to Lamu with this hair and it did pretty well. And I was in the water, in the sea, but it was really good. It did me good. Oh, so this one, my little sister decided to like do my edges all cool. You know how they like do the curls and whatnot, the one that Beyonce does. And she did makeup but only on one eye. She was really, and like she did my brows and everything. She loved it. And she was like, take a picture. Anyway, so here, it's the only photo I have of these braids. So that's why I didn't know where else to get this. But I really, yeah, it was okay hair. Just okay. Oh, this one. Okay, so Charles did this, okay? And I remember thinking, what? Like, who in the world is going to, like, would walk out of the house like this? I was really just like, I'm just doing this literally for TV, and because of your creative arts, I'm just letting you release that and let it out and let my hair be the conduit for you. And yet people loved it. People really loved it. I mean, can you see he even put that little pin, like this, the bead up here? I think it's too much, but people really liked it. And I get why. It's like cool. It's just too cool for me. That's what it is, too cool for me. But it was one of my most liked photos. Well, not this exact one, but one with me with this hair and this outfit. Most liked photos of 2019 for sure. So thanks, Charles. Right, so this was the first time I did, what's the difference? So I know there's like this one, which is the twist out, right? And then there's the one where you just go round and then you go round it like that. Right. So I did the second one here, and that was the first time I had done it. Before I just used to do, what did I used to do? Don't listen to me. I have no idea what I did to my hair here, guys. I just felt cute and I took a picture because I wanted to remember this hairstyle. This was a good hair day. Oh, this one. I went to Mount Kenya in this hair and I remember thinking, it won't survive. So what Eunice did, I went back to Eunice, and what she did is she parted my hair, braided my hair down, and then stitched this braid onto the hair. So you can see, if you look closely, you can actually see my real hair peeking through. And then when she finished, she just gelled it down just a little bit, and then I had to make sure that every night I slept with a headscarf. People who do not sleep with headscarves, I don't understand them. All my life, I think I came out of my mother's womb in a headscarf, a kitamba, you guys, because I just don't understand this life of sleeping without a headscarf. Oh, okay, so this was a boomerang. When was this? It was 25th May. And I just really liked how my hair felt and the length that was coming through. I felt, okay, cute-ish. Don't mind it. I'm not mad at it. Oh, this was the first time I did those twists. I don't know if it's exotic twist or spring twist or whatever other twist is out there, but it's one of those. And I went to the Beauty Cottage, Linda Maria. I loved this hair. Absolutely loved it. What I didn't like is that it was individually crocheted into like little hairs that were plaited, and so taking it out was such a pain. That's the thing that I was like, never again. But I really liked that. I just felt so cute in this hair. Okay, we're gonna come a little bit down. There we go. Okay, so this hair was like day 4 or 5 of a twist out that I did, and I was like, wow, I've pushed it this far? Not bad. Oh, right. So this was in August. I went to Sheila and Dinda's Spritz studio. And so the picture that I had shared didn't come out like, my hair didn't come out like the picture, but I actually really liked it. I have to say though, when I, like the first day I usually have hair, I'm always like, no, I don't like this. This is just too much. In every hairstyle I've ever had, I've just been like, oh my God, I don't know. It looks different. I don't know. And this one in particular, I felt like it aged me. But with time, it just sat on my head in such a way that I felt so sexy. In fact, I think I want this back. All right, so here I also didn't take a photo. This is the only recording of this hair that I have that clearly shows the hair. And I was inspired by like a new trend, but let me tell you, this hairstyle, what it did and did very well was showcase my forehead in all its glory. So will I be redoing this? Not exactly anytime soon, but at the same time I felt very, oh my gosh, it bloody cut off. I could cry. It's okay, I hadn't gone too far. But what I was saying is, I'm not seeing myself redoing this anytime soon. I don't know why it's so bloody yellow. I don't know how to change that. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I was just saying, I'm not sure I will go back to this hairstyle anytime soon, but it did make me feel like Pocahontas type thing. I loved it. All right, this hairstyle was in September, and it was taken right before I left for New York, and I really loved it. You can tell my hair has really grown from like the other photo that was taken in February. So it had been 6 months since I'd blow dried my hair. Let me tell you, when I got to New York, that's how my hair was. Like it just did that on its own. I didn't do this hairstyle. So all I did was like hold down the front like that, but my hair was just freaking out. That was another night where I just held it up and I was like, oh my God, is this how people feel holding up their hair without any issues? Loved it. I was feeling myself that night. Still in New York. This was for the Global Citizen concert, which was one of the best nights I've had in 2019. Yo, I was really feeling myself there. But guys, this is how I left my hotel room. Just check how I was like a couple hours later. That was my hair. I did not touch it. It just became a fro on its own. That's how much moisture was in New York, you guys. It was a mess, but I just went with it. Oh, by the way, did I say that Helen is the one who did my hair in those others? She's the one who blow dries, and that's the only person I trust to blow dry my hair and like flat iron and stuff, because I know she's really careful about that. This one was done again by Eunice, and again with that extra hair. And then more recently, the hair that I just took off and then left me with this, by Linda Maria of Beauty Cottage. And that's my hair diary from the past year. And I look at it and generally I'm so proud of the different faces and phases of the woman that I've been in the past year. And just looking back and being like, wow, this year was one of releasing any notions of beauty that I had. And that's what I feel like short hair has done. Because you cut your hair and you start to feel like, oh my God, do I look like a boy? Oh my God, look at this is rough, okay? It's rough. It's not like perfectly laid wig with like straight curly hair. It's not what you see. Or even just a good afro, or a good afro, I should say, you know, like just sitting right on your head. It's not that, but it is this, and I'm okay with this, and I'm okay to be on here and show you this. I also have to say before I sign off that the one thing I wish I understood and had spent time researching on are wigs, which I haven't done, but I think they'd save me a lot of trouble, aka today. So if you have any people that you think, any brands that you think would be a good place for me to start looking for a wig, I'm happy to invest in some. 2020 is not gonna catch me like freaking out in the morning before my show. So please let me know in the comments below which company you think I should try out when it comes to wigs, because I want to build my wig closet. So I'm gonna say goodnight here and goodbye. No, I'm gonna say good day, good night. I don't know what time you're watching this, but I'm gonna wish you a really good day and say thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.